Hey folks, stop right now. Take a look below at all the links. We got EddiePepitone.com, Patreon, YouTube. Go over there and support the show. If you want more of this show, Patreon is your destination. $5 or $20 will get you some exclusive stuff from Eddie Pepitone himself and get this podcast the day that it comes out on video. And now, let's get into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast recorded outside under death of nature. And he's here. He's got a beautiful shirt, the red glasses, the gray hat. It's Eddie Pepitone.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside. And here we are. Here we are, everybody. I am back from the Pacific Northwest. How did you hold up while I was gone, Kev? I went through Napa Valley, Chico, California, Eugene, Oregon, Portland, Oregon, Seattle, and Vancouver.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I was praying towards the sky. I was hoping for your safe return. And lamenting
God,
your absence.
God, please help Mr. Pepitone. Even though I don't normally pray for people who have his level of income. I usually pray for people who have a lot of income. Dad, why does it say ass injector on the side of the cabin?
Someday my band's gonna make it, son, and you'll be sorry for saying that.
Dad, why did you name your band Ass Injector? It sounds like you've prohibited yourself from working clean.
Hell yeah, son, we're rebels.
Rebels?
Yeah, we're one of the only rebellious ska bands out there.
You're a ska band?
Oh, yeah.
I knew there was some reason I felt nauseous.
I love brass and upbeats, so I'm a big ska guy.
Big ska guy. Big Sky is Montana.
That's right, son.
But Big Ska is shit.
Is ass injector.
Anyway, I'm praying for Eddie Pepitone. All right, so anyway, we just went into praying for celebrities.
Yeah, no, I was just out there.
What were you up to?
I did a bunch of shows. I went out to Covina. I was in San Diego for a little bit.
So those motherfuckers, Kevin goes to me, hey, this guy wants us to do a San Diego show. So I'm like, all right, because that could be a fun.
Yes.
Me and you for a day, we could beat the traffic. San Diego is very beautiful weather.
It's gorgeous.
It's already hot here. By the way, it's like 80. It's like about 85.
Yeah.
Which is too warm.
Yes.
April 10th.
But being in the shade with a little breeze, it's right there. We're right there. I'm on the cusp of discomfort, but I'm not there
It
yet.
is nice in the shade, no doubt about it. And people can't see, but there are 25 movie trucks.
Yes.
Parked on the edge of this park, so they're filming something.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably a Taco Bell commercial.
Yeah, probably. Seriously. No bullshit.
We got Pete Davidson flying on the set, Bob. Bring him something beautiful. Bring Davidson something beautiful. That's what they do when you're on a set. They're like, bring him something beautiful.
Come inspire Davidson. He needs inspiration. He hasn't fucked enough women in this town yet. He needs more. Yeah, the guy in San Diego, he was like, look, come on down.
So he was going to me. So I go to him, how much money is this gig? Because San Diego is, what is it, about 2.5 hour drive?
Well, yeah, at least. Yeah.
So gas prices are $5 a gallon in Southern California, which is so stupid, yet we pay it. And the guy said about $100. I can guarantee you. I go, I think his name was Josh. I go, dude, that barely covers gas. I'm busy.
Yeah. He's like, I'll tell you what, I'll throw in a cup of noodle soup. How about that?
No, but I mean, he was, he was like, okay, I'll circle back when the budget gets bigger. I said, all right.
That's good.
But I mean, come on. What is he? I'm just trying to get into the head of someone who thinks they're going to get my kind of quality. There's an attention to detail in my act.
Absolutely. Well, you've been priced out of a lot of these venues in San Diego, already. So these guys.
By the way, No, go ahead. I interrupted.
I have a bunch of guys ask me, hey, do you think I could get Eddie to do this show or whatever? And I'm like, hit him up. Hit him up. But a lot of people try to go through me.
$500 for me to drive to and fro Sandy, and that's so cheap.
That's very cheap. Yeah. For what you get. For what you get, the value.
Right. And I also always throw in a nice little hand job.
Oh, yeah, a little HJ and SD. Yeah, the San Diego HJs.
HJs.
SDHJs by Pepitone. Yeah, by the water with the walruses moaning in the background.
Walruses moaning.
I did a show up there probably like 6 months ago for a surfboard shop opening. And
right, that's what they have over there, surfboard shops.
Yeah, and there were seals and various sea mammals that were interrupting most of the show because you could hear them
I love that.
In the background.
I love that. When you first start dating someone, those are the kind of sounds you make in the bedroom. When you first start, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
And then it becomes, ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Is that good? Is that okay? I say, is that okay a lot? How is that? Is that all right? Are you feeling anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you physically in the room?
Yeah, my wife, I know when when I'm hitting that good spot, she always goes, "Are you done yet?" That's how I know I've really got that good area.
By the way, you're listening to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside. You're watching it, listening to it, whatever you're doing. And me and Kevin haven't been together for a few weeks because I went on the road. Mm-hmm. And I want to say I'm taping a special in Chicago, May 31.
Yep.
2 shows at Lincoln Hall, and go to EddiePepitone.com. I'm about to announce some road trip stuff as well.
Ooh.
So stay tuned to EddiePepitone.com.
I'm stoked for your special taping. I'm supposed to be getting together with Fine Arts and going over some of your.
I would hope so. Somebody's got to get this thing in shape.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I'm really grateful for you and Steve and JT Habersat, Lizzie Cooperman, all these people who've been helping me with this special. Just because I blurt out so many things on stage that it takes a while to kind of coalesce it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of ego some of these comics have to always remember all the stuff and be like, that was the good one and whatnot. Because for me, it's always nice if somebody else says, I really like when you do that. It kind of confirms or affirms what I should be, working on or whatever. If somebody says that was a good bit.
Isn't it true that you do know what's good?
I do, but it's also very helpful, especially with your style, where you're just like you're saying, you're blurting out, you're in a fever dream, you're on stage, your top's off. Who knows what you say? Then to have Steve go,
God,
I love that part when you tweaked your nips and you started screaming about your aunt, and and you go, I even forgot I even did that.
Yeah. By the way, we're watching, these movie trucks are right here, and you could see a lot of people stopping by and going, hey, what are they filming?
Yeah. Well, they don't realize that half of these trucks are ours.
What are you guys filming? We don't know. All right, so we had a little aside there with Tyler, who was here in the park. A nice guy with 2 dogs, and one of his dogs is staying here.
Yeah.
Hank, beautiful, kind of. Oh, Hank is getting a little nervous looking around for Tyler. Where's Tyler?
Kind of a sheepdog, right? Is that?
Yeah, a little Australian. But there's a lot of fur on those guys.
Yeah, he's got to be hot.
Hank, are you going to go with Tyler? He's like, I'm good. Fuck him. He's always running around.
Well, you know what I think we should do? Since we haven't been together for a while, I think it'd be good to maybe get into a guided meditation, something to kind of get the the
All right.
juices flowing, get the oil
Yeah.
in the machine.
All right, let's do a guided. We haven't been out here for a while.
And now, as the pups rest in the shade and the movie trucks gather on the street, it's time for another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
All right, everybody, I'd like everybody to take the lice out of your hair. Just remove the lice one by one. Slow but steady wins the race. I hope you're in light-fitting clothing. And take the lice out of your hair. And any rash you have, I want you to put a little ointment or a little body lotion on it. And I want you now to sit lotus position and realize that you were one with all that is. You are one that you're one with all that is, and that includes lice and gunplay and beatings and being chained to a radiator for years and years in Cleveland. It includes it all. It includes hawks and eagles flying, and it includes all the lovemaking that's going on in the world. And there's so much lovemaking that's going on in the world. And I'm just talking about my apartment building. I have a lot of Hummel figurines that go flying off the shelves because a young couple just moved in. And man, do they know how to make love. And the Hummel figurines. Anyway, with your first in-breath, I want you to realize you're everything that is and everything that was and everything that will be. And there's only the present moment. And not only are you fucked, but you are fucking. Not only are you destroyed mentally, but you're beautiful and healthy. You're everything. Life is a paradox. It's also a slow descent into hell. And now, with your next out-breath, I want you to breathe out everything that doesn't make you a better human being. Breathe out your selfishness. Breathe out the fact that whenever you cut the birthday cake, you always want the biggest piece. You even give your children a very small piece, and it's not because of their sugar intake, it's because you want the big piece. You want that big piece. Breathe out your selfishness. Breathe out your possessiveness. The fact that you want your latest sexual obsession. You want her. You want her or him. You want them nailed to a cross. You want them where you can see them. Breathe that out. Just let everything go, including your latest sexual obsession. And with your next in-breath, I want you to breathe in the fact that not only is your life perfect, not only is your life exactly the way it should be, not only is your life a gift from the heavens, but you have been chosen to let God, or whatever you want to call a higher power, or the greater good, or the great spirit of the universe, you have been called to let God know who He is. The great unfolding of this universe happens through you, and don't be an asshole. Not you, sir. I'm out here in the park. Not you, sir. Don't be an asshole out there. Not you, sir. Not you. Don't be an asshole. Not you, sir. Don't be an asshole. Sir, it's not you.
Thanks for joining us on another guided meditation with Eddie Pepitone.
It's nice to get one of those in.
It is. I feel like it really is. It's the first thing we did on this podcast on the first episode. Yes, we came out here with Steve Fine Arts. You sat under there and you did a guided meditation.
Where'd we sit?
Across the street in front of that. I'm not sure what kind of building it was, but there was some sort of statue out front, and you sat underneath it, and that was the
shit!
That was the first thing we did.
In front of the church there.
Yeah, church.
Oh,
That's
shit,
right.
I forgot. That's a good memory. How long ago was that now? How long we been doing this thing?
We just released our 113th episode. So,
and we have not, and this is incredible, folks, and why you should become a Patreon member. Mm-hmm. We have not missed a week.
Not 1 week. It's very impressive with your schedule on the road and everything. We've done
somehow
pretty good.
We've got it through COVID. I've had COVID. I've had COVID at least 2 times. How many times have you had it?
I've had it 3 times.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah. 3 different COVID. That vaccine really didn't work at all. It's
not that it didn't work. It supposedly, helped you not get very sick.
That's right.
From what I've heard.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm not going to be anti-vax. I'm not. I'm looking for the next booster.
I know you love them vaccinations.
Well,
you
I'm
love
looking
getting
for the
boosted.
next booster. You have a booster. You ever just flag someone down and ask for a booster?
That would be great. I still want to do that thing with you on like a median in the middle of the road, like at a stop sign, where people
what were we saying?
People, instead of having a sign that's like asking for money, you could just have 2 microphones and be like, "Sir, do you have a booster? Have you gotten boosted today?" I think that would be great.
Yeah. It's funny because when we first got unceremoniously dumped out of the studio,
yes,
we said we were going to go all over L.A.
We did. We did.
And we have just been in one location.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Almost got killed by a tree.
Yep.
God knows what's going to happen. There are the police helicopters. Boy, it's a bustling area right now. We have police helicopters. We have a movie being filmed.
It's really Hollywood right now. It's very Hollywood.
Glamorous.
Yeah.
We see craft services over there. I'll tell you, it might be a coup. It might be very cool if me and you can just kind of filter over to craft services and go, what? And you just kind of talk like you know what's going on. Man, what a production, huh?
Yeah, they haven't used me, but I've been here since 6:30. Yeah, I guess I'm waiting around for my big shot.
Man.
So what are these raviolis? What do we got here? You got any fish?
Yeah, what do we got? Some chicken, fish? Any prime rib here?
Yeah, I do want to take you up the hill to my neck of the woods and shoot one up there, but
Yeah, you want to go up into the
mountainous areas.
Yeah, the mountainous, which scares me because mountainous areas, like if there is a lunatic on the loose, you can't cry for help, really.
No, you can't. You can't. I mean, you can, but to no avail.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can cry for help, but will a sound be heard?
It will not. It will not. No, I mean your voice. It just gets soaked in the sponge of the forest,
immense forest. And I watch a lot of true crime lately. I break out of it and then I don't. I got to start watching movies again.
Yes.
I used to read. Now I just watch things. Now I only watch horrific things.
Yes.
It's a progression.
Yes. Well, dude, my wife makes fun of me because I've got all these great books. I've got a ton of books that I've moved from apartment to
You should read
place.
the one How to Be Successful. You should read.
Well, I got on the audiobook thing.
Oh,
and now
I like the audiobooks.
I love, especially with all the driving we have to do.
True.
It's great. But yeah, my wife makes fun of me because I've got all these books that we had to move. I was very adamant about it, and now I don't even touch them because I'm always doing the audiobook. But yeah, I got all the. I've got Steinbeck's full collection, and it's all. If you put them all the backs together, there's a nice picture of the Simi Valley there, or the of Northern California Valley there, and it's beautiful.
Ooh, yeah. No, I have a lot of books too. As a matter of fact, I bought a new one yesterday by Rick Rubin.
Oh.
And I think it's called The Creative Process. It's about what it means, like what is the creative process. And it's funny, man, you just have to do it. But Rick Rubin, who, famous music producer.
Yes, kind of
he's got a long beard, long white beard. I, by the way, just bought a trimmer for my beard and mustache. And I want to say this to Rick Rubin. Maybe a trimmer, Rick. I mean, I know you're creative.
Maybe it's time to trim that bad boy up, Ricky. He's kind of a muse for a lot of people. I've seen
Is
him.
he? Yeah, it's a decent book. I realize that, not realize, but one of the things I want to try to do is when I first get up in the morning, just do not fucking deal with the phone for at least half hour to an hour.
Yeah.
Read, write a little, and then look at all the horror.
That's beautiful. I mean, I feel like that's
Thank
a
you.
regimen that if you can get into, that's just like medicine for your soul, man. That getting that creative stuff out. And all these books, it's not like I'll read books and I'll listen to these things, and it's not like I'll hear something that's necessarily new information.
Right.
But it's a little inspiration to be like, yeah, do the thing you like. Force yourself to do the thing that you love.
Right. And yes, which is for you, digging holes and putting bodies in it. Just something
right.
you like, whatever
Something
it is.
I mean, it wakes me up in the morning. It's why I get
Honey, where's the shovel?
Yeah.
Al, it's where it always is. Margaret, don't play that game where I ask you where an object is, and you say it's always where it is, and I'm looking where it always is, and it's not here. Well, then you must have moved it. Don't play the game where when I say, all that crap, and then you say you must have moved it. In other words, Margaret, what I'm saying is don't turn the blame on me when maybe, Margaret, maybe, just maybe, you have to look in the mirror. I am looking in the mirror, Al, and I noticed that I look very attractive today. Do you want to come over here? Margaret, are you coming on to me? A little bit. Well, listen, I want to dig a hole and put something in it. So do you know where the shovel is? And then I could maybe come over to you. No, Al, I don't know where the shovel is. It's probably wherever you put it. Margaret, come here, you. Margaret, touch me just a little. Maggie, oh, I love when you call me that. Maggie, I want my goddamn shovel. Why are you always interrupting a romantic time? Here's Ruby. Hi, Ruby. Look, Mark. Hi, Ruby. Hello, Ruby. Yeah. Did you drop me your frisbee? Look. Look, Al. Yeah, I was just talking to Tyler and Ruby. What are you talking about? You know. No, I don't know. Come on, Margaret. You know we're not real. Eddie is actually in a park with Kevin doing Apocalypse Soon, and the dog and the owner they talked to a little while ago just came back into the picture. You need help, Al. You need to see a psychiatrist. Where's my goddamn shovel? Let's get off of the fact that you think we're real. I know we're real. Oh, really? Yes.
Thanks for checking in with Al and Margaret, the couple living inside Eddie Pepitone's head. Impromptu.
We've been sneaking some stuff in today.
Sneaking some Al and Margaret in there.
Sneaking some Al and Margaret. We even snuck in a little Praying with Celebrity. I mean, very briefly.
Very nice. By the way,
Yes,
so
sir.
There's a vocal member on the Patreon.
What's he saying?
He's
or
saying
she?
he feels like you are being held back
By
being in the park. That you're.
Yeah, that's my buddy James
Is it?
Magavero.
Yeah.
Because he says, and I hear him. He says that I'm used to like screaming a lot, but I gotta say, I know what James is talking about. You know, I feel like I've adjusted to that at this point.
I do too. I definitely do.
Like I feel like whatever we have out here now, you know, I'm good with. And also, like today, I was going, not you! You know, like I can...
Yes.
I can yell without being that self-conscious, I think.
I feel like, I feel like you've let loose out there, but he tweeted at us. He was tweeting.
I don't like getting twatted at.
I don't like it
when you get tweeted at, is it a twat? Have you been...
Oh, it can be.
It can be. Oh, it can be. I like that voice you use right there, where you go to this, where you go to that register, where you're like, oh, it can be.
That's like the Trump impression a little bit, where he goes,
is it?
It's some of the greatest stuff. Look, we got a lot of people. A lot of people.
You do it. You do not a bad Trump.
It's not too bad. A lot of people are saying there's a big. He does a lot of those. I pay attention to those little things, but everybody does a Trump. So
that's why I don't bother.
I stay away from it. I started doing a bit of a Biden on stage, but I can't really do the voice very well. I keep.
You want to see my Biden?
Yeah.
All right, here it is. Ready? Huh? What?
That's spot on.
Ooh. That. Where's ice cream? Is there ice cream?
That's pretty good. The Biden I was doing. It was, come on, folks. Come on. This is no joke.
It's a little. No, you're doing an old voice.
I'm doing a little bit of a Jimmy Stewart. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing a little Jimmy Stewart.
You know, wait, come on, folks. Your money's not here.
Donald, come on now. You know you're a criminal. I know that I funded a genocide, but you're a criminal.
Come on, can you give me like $1 or $2? Maybe a quarter.
By the way, is your inbox, not to get personal, but is your inbox full of politicians begging for money?
Now, I told my wife I wouldn't talk to you about my inbox, but yes.
My wife!
The politicians begging for money in my inbox. I get text messages. My YouTube...
Text? Oh, I get a couple of those.
Yeah, my YouTube algorithm is literally Joe Biden and occasionally Obama just, asking for money. And it's funny because it's literally...
Oh, there's a raven behind us. I don't know if people can see that, but... Hello, Raven.
He's doing the...
Oh, you know what's funny, man?
Oh, yeah, he's right there.
You know what's funny is that I feed all these fucking ravens, crows, squirrels, almonds, temptations that cats do. The ravens and crows like them. And they love, I open the door and they're waiting.
Really?
They're waiting. The balcony door. And I feel like this guy knows me. Because they remember faces.
Absolutely, yes.
And yesterday I'm walking my dog, not to brag, I have that kind of lifestyle. I'm sure people out there have things that they do.
He's lost touch, folks. He's lost touch with the regular man. He's walking
my dog, and a fucking crow or raven, I couldn't tell, took a fucking dump on me.
No.
And I'm drinking this coffee and
no.
landed here and landed on my new shirt. And I was thinking, was that his or her way of saying thank you?
I mean,
or was it completely random and they didn't see me? But I feel like they know where I am now. It was very close to my house.
They say it's good luck to get dumped on by a bird.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
And since I got dumped on, since that bird took a shit on me, I've had my car repossessed and I tore an ACL. No, that's not true. Hello, goodbye. Thank you for coming.
See you, pal. I love that noise they make. That it's so cool. I love crows. I always love watching the documentaries of like crow that brings like trinkets and stuff to like a little girl or something, or like
little Instagram videos.
It's adorable.
Oh God, you want to before we get carried away by crows. And I think we've already talked about, man, it's getting warmer and warmer.
Oh, yeah, the breeze is coming through. It's coming through. Come on, Breezy. Let's do it. What were you saying you want to do?
God damn, it's hot. I panic about the heat.
Do you really?
Yeah, because I'm thinking if this is April, with the global warming and shit, what is the heart of July going to be?
Yeah.
August. Yeah. And in LA, sometimes the hottest months are September.
Yes. Yeah, I think
or October.
We'll be fine, we'll be great.
By the way, look at this kid's we're burying the lead here, but Kevin got a beautiful haircut.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
What inspired the haircut?
Well, I didn't like it. I never liked the long hair. I was having trouble with it. Yeah, I was
you look very good with this.
Yeah, I was having a bit of an identity crisis with the old haircut, and then I had a casting director. I had a very off script conversation with the casting director. Who I basically said, "What do you think of the hair? What is this?" And they said, "You look fine, but you'll definitely be cast in a different direction with long hair."
Right.
And I said, "So should I cut it?" And she said, "Well."
You want more work, is that right?
Absolutely. And so she said, you don't look like you're ready to work. That was her.
Oh.
And I said, I got my haircut like 2 days later.
But who's your hair cutter? That's a good job.
I go
Is it Henri? Because I go to a French stylist who just goes by one name, Henri !
Yeah.
And when he cuts my hair, he doesn't have pants on or underwear. Like, just a top. He just has a shirt that says, I am a whore. And he cuts my hair in the nude, essentially. Oof. And he charges about $750. But I don't, it's nice. It's a nice experience.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you might be getting ripped off.
What about you? Who cuts your hair?
I go to Supercuts. I'm
a chain.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they did a good job, whoever that was. Do you go to the same person? Like, do you have...
I do.
Whoever that was, you should stay with.
I do go with the same people, unless there's somebody. Unless they're not there, I'm not too picky, but I love going there because everybody's in transition to the Supercuts. Nobody's like, this is my final destination. They're all like, I'm here, but I'm actually going.
I thought they were transitioning. I don't know if I'm gonna be a man or a lady, Al.
But in the meantime, I'll be here cutting hair. But yeah, it's great. I love those places, and then. The haircut's always awkward too. If you switch it up a lot, like I get a lot of female stylists that really, they really get into your area, and then they're rubbing their boobs on your elbow as they're cutting your hair.
Are they coming on to you?
No, it's just women. Rarely do they come on to me when I'm getting my hair cut. It's very professional. But yeah, there's always some rubbing happening. And with your guy, it sounds like with the shirt off or with the pants off.
Pants.
And
he's got a shirt that says, I am a whore. And I said, where did you get that? And he said, his name is Henri, and he says, I made that myself. He's very handy.
By the way, you know who we haven't heard from in a very long time?
Who?
The Italian alien.
Oh, my God. Welcome. Our specials today are a 3 cheese pizza. It's 3 formaggio. 3 formaggio. Also, where is your nuclear power plant?
Would you like some garlic nuts?
Would you like some garlic with the world domination?
I say a win on the Parmesan.
I am the Italian alien, and I come in a piece of pizza. I come in a piece. I come in a beautiful... What is it? There's a great Italian soup that I love.
Minestrone?
I love minestrone, but Oh, fuck. I wish I could think of it.
I say a win when you're done with the domination. He's pouring the domination.
Imagine the Italian alien has a dominatrix.
Ooh.
Okay, Italian alien. Will you step on one of my tentacles and tell me I'm a piece of a shit?
I read me and my bills. I read the past. Do you know this?
Could you read me the report that my supreme leaders said about me? Yes, it says here that you couldn't control the earth at all. You're an asshole. Read it faster, then slower, then faster, then step on my eye.
And then the crush of my nuts.
Hello. I'm Fred Johnson, news reporter here in North Hollywood, California. These two men are podcasting under a tree, and they hope the tree stays put. They see the craft services people are starting to mill about. At any moment, they may try to steal a meal from a production of some piece of shit. What do you think they're filming?
God, I hope it's something big. I hope it's a movie.
I hope that you kick me in my alien balls.
A wax of my taint.
Kick me in my alien balls and tell me I'm shit. The Italian alien with his dominatrix will be right back after this word from Cocoa Puffs.
I wonder if it's Fox. Does Fox? Yeah, Fox does movies.
Oh, that's right. Tyler said it. No, Pat said it was Fox.
Yeah.
But who knows what it is?
It could be some.
We should have tried to have found out.
Yeah, it's
sometimes they don't tell you.
They don't.
Because there might be some big star. I would love to see, like, coming out of the trailer now, Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And me just going, Brad, Ed Pepitone. Maybe you heard of me. No, I didn't. Well, anyway, I love your work. I think not only are you a good-looking gentleman, but you can act. So you're not just a pretty boy. Who are you, sir? Brad, I'm trying to compliment you. Sir, back away. Security.
A guy with one hand out and the other hand on his gun.
Yeah.
Like, sir? No, I just wanted to say hi to Brad.
Should we do an Ode to Pepitone?
We got to do it.
How much time have we... I forgot to time it.
Oh, we got 5 minutes left, and then we've given them too much. Yeah, at this point.
So we've almost wrapped one?
Yeah, our cup runneth over here very shortly.
All right, let's do an Ode to Pepitone.
And now for a fragrance for the everyday man, for the downtrodden, for the man with a tear in his eye. It's Eau De Pepitone.
Are you someone who suffers from a little thing called being born? Do you need something to make all the pain go away?
Pepitone.
Maybe it's time you put a little Eau De Pepitone behind one of your ears and pray for your death.
Pepitone.
Eau De Pepitone is the type of fragrance that once you put it on, all hell breaks loose. Have you ever seen a demon eat out the ass of another demon?
Pepitone.
That's what Eau De Pepitone is like. It's an ass-eating festival with Eau De Pepitone. Eau De Pepitone is made with loving care by people who have been destroyed by life.
Pepitone.
They are people who crawl on their bellies in little hovels in the global south, and they make the perfume called Eau De Pepitone. They make it as they cry. So tears are mixed in. The tears of the impoverished and despairing are mixed in with Eau De Pepitone. Also mixed in with Eau De Pepitone is the soullessness of rich people. The soulness, the tears of the rich who actually don't cry because they have no feelings. And that's what Eau De Pepitone is made of. The lack of feeling, the lack of caring, impoverishment, despair. Put a little behind your ears and wish you were dead.
Pick yours up today.
Yeah. Well, it looks like that's another one in the books.
Feels pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you think? I think you should give before we end a little message to our subscribers. You know, maybe a little shout out. We haven't who hates the Italian alien? I can't remember.
Oh, that was Max.
Max, that's right. We haven't mentioned Max in a while. We gave him a little Italian alien.
I want to say thank you to the Patreon members like Andrew and Max and Clarté who actually engage with us. You know, there's a couple others I'm forgetting, but thank you guys for engaging on Patreon. I know I haven't put up some Patreon member stuff lately, but it will come. There's no question about it.
Yes, we've got another a set of yours that I could
Yes.
put up, but it's a very wide shot, so you get the whole
Is it?
audience. But the audio is good enough. So
Where's
I think
that
I'll
one?
Put it up. I'm not sure. It was vaulted ceilings or
A vaulted ceilings.
was like,
That was St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York.
there you go. That's what that must have been.
That was at the funeral. That was at a funeral.
It was a great set.
It was a funeral for a guy who makes his own ice cream in New York.
I mean,
Mario's Ice Cream Emporium, and he died suddenly. And I think it was the dairy. All the dairy killed him.
I mean, it'll do it to you.
Oh, another doggy. Hello, doggy.
My daughter has a problem with dairy, but she cannot stop eating it.
Well, she better because
I know.
dairy's very bad for you.
I know.
Tell her to get non-dairy products. You know.
Yes. Oh yeah. No, she loves ice cream. You know, I can't.
Well,
I can't blame
there's
her.
good non-dairy ice cream.
Is there?
Yeah.
I gotta check
Excellent.
it out.
Excellent stuff. You know what's really nice? Well, Ben & Jerry's has some good non-dairy ice cream. There's a lot of good non-dairy, and you mix it with sorbet, which is non-dairy.
Oh, sorbet.
And it's really good.
I love that.
Sorbet mixed with non-dairy is like,
It's delicious.
it's good, you know?
Well, folks.
Yeah, but I mean, so I want to end this podcast with a warning about dairy.
Yes.
First of all, it's really brutal to animals, the dairy industry, and I think you know that.
I do.
I smell weed all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, there's somebody getting after it over behind this tree over here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's great.
All of a sudden, some weed. By the way, 4+ months.
I can't believe you stayed sober through the tour.
Dude, I think I buried the lead.
Yes.
I went through all those places, Seattle, Portland, Vancouver.
Big pot towns.
Huge. Eugene.
Yeah.
Chico, Napa, and not a puff.
That's impressive. Was JT? Was he hounding you?
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Take a puff.
No, he knows I don't want to smoke.
I'm
so.
proud of you, man. That ain't easy. On
So
the road.
4+ months now.
Yeah, and you've been staying.
How about
in the
you?
gym?
What's how many days have you got?
Oh,
Any?
0.3 days. I'm working on right now. No, I've been good. I've been good about not smoking.
After 5 a.m.?
Yeah, no, I pretty much just not smoking when I've got stuff to do. Because that's where my trap comes in is I'll have a big set and then, Joe Blow and Dick McGick will be outside of the Comedy Store.
That's where the danger lies.
Yeah, and they'll have a beautiful, huge, gorgeous, big, juicy joint. And they'll
Right.
go, hey, Tinkin, hey, you want one of them? And
My biggest challenge was after the show in Chico, California,
Oh,
which
God.
is northern,
Yes.
a guy, And he did this last time to me, too. He didn't do it. I mean, last time I smoked, but this time he put 2 big fatties in my hand.
Oh, my God.
And I looked at them, and I smelled them, and I gave them the JT immediately.
Good move.
But I wanted it, and but I got through it, you know.
That's
if you
impressive.
suffer from addiction, the way to get through it is just kind of breathe through it and think about, oh, you know what? It'd probably be better long term if I didn't use this substance right now. I still can't do it for food.
Yeah.
I still fucking, you know, I'll eat stuff. I'll overeat stuff, you know, like I ate an elk's balls the other. Have you ever had? Anyway, we should end. Why don't
Rocky
you?
Mountain oysters.
Yeah, we should end.
Yeah. All right, Chicago, May 31st, right?
Thank
Come
you.
watch Eddie Pepitone record his special. If you want to support us, you can give us $5 or $20 a month. That's Bread or Circus on patreon.com/Eddie Pepitone. And we'll give you some exclusive stand-up clips. You even get a little bit of apparel for the $20 subscribers. I think what people are doing is they do the $20, they get the T-shirt, and then they bring it down to $5.
Oh, have you noticed that?
I think that's what's happening.
We should punish them.
We should punish them, definitely. Go over to YouTube, subscribe to the Apocalypse Soon channel. I put out exclusive, full playlists of just guided meditation, just driving in the rain, all sketches. So if you go over there and subscribe, you'll get probably about five or 6 videos a week. Of course, Instagram, all that good stuff. EddiePepitone.com for all of his show dates. And yeah.
Thanks, everybody, and thank you for watching Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.